lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. He fields it from the 8. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Hits him on the in route. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on 1st down. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Past the 60, past the 60.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
10.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Press all 80. 70,
Going for it with Krosky Merritt. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come next. Get it. 70, Timberwolf.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
19. Go.
Back to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Hold it ready. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close, picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
60 Nazareth, 60 Nazareth.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That run now is put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hurry!
Offensive line fast.
Bravo 80, Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Ready?
Here he is now, 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
7 Pirates. Go.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning in from the slot right. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Oh, put some heat on this deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Steelers take over
Set.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it at the 6. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
On the ready.
It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. This is from Keon. Try to point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Go straight. 70 Timberwolf.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
18 Rattlers. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
3rd and short, Daniels. Completed over the middle. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up here.
Washington, 1st down.
Play action now. Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick.
Daniels is going to throw again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Buffalo 18. Get him.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
18. Pioneer.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
19. Get it. Craft all 80. Riggs.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
60, Cowboy 80. Nineteen tight.
They're going to try and throw it here. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Three. Rig and look. Hurt. Check. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Jake, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Sign quarterback run here. Here he goes again. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time left. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-possession game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. The Steelers grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Let's go, 79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
18
To throw again, it's Daniels. And in the hands of his running back, Krosky Meredith. Now he's past the 25. First and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Buffalo 18. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
The 4-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks, right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, the 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, come on. Set. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
And I love a big old tight end, Kate. I like fast little Ferrari wide receivers, but you give me a big body tight end that can beat one-on-one coverage time and again, sign me up.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
18, Pioneer. 2. 6, Bronco 80.
Throwing from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go. Ready?
He's going to throw it. The Commanders rush brings him down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. The for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On first down, here's Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Commanders 22.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 65, check, 65, Dragon 60. Check. 79 Broncos. Trap 50.
Working now from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kit, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning trap. 300 feet in the air, he hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
He's back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Street. Viking 18. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Blitz is there and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Mustang 19.
2nd and 20.
Ready?
At the 25-yard line.
Panther 60. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Left side, caught by Metcalf. Continuing to move past the 45. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of half. his second scoring catch of the game. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Has it at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now with Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Puts everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
60.
From the red zone on 1st. This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders struck the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Commanders 30.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
18, Rodney. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They're going play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Putting the tight end in motion. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Looking quickly here.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels throwing on third. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They bounce on it inside the 10. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and goal. Krosky Merritt. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Commanders.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Let's go.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off.
Set to kick off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Let's go.
They get to Johnson to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
18 Pioneer.
Second down pass play coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, third and long. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Bronco 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, Daniels. The clock caught by his back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
19 Tiger, 19
25-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go,
First
here we
and
go.
10 at the 35-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here.
18 yards. It's second down.
18, up back 60. 79 Broncos. 18. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Top right, 70, Timberwolves.
Third and long for Daniels. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw to start the drive. Johnson here on the dump off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now.
7 Pirates, Cowboy 80. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot.
Ready, ready.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Hand off now out of the gun. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. 19 tight. Not Warriors 7. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Ready.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Tap 50. Tap 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Daniels now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll go play action. Going deep here for the end zone. In the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. RDO tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers push the lead up to 12. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Cut 19. Cut Buffalo 79 Broncos. Back 19 Lions.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner out. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Good strike downfield to Lane. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 average. Warriors 70.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
70 range, 70 range.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Buffalo 18.
Running back motions right. Second down and 10. Daniels. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
It's third down. Third and
Back to 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Got for big yards on the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. It's fourth down.
3. Hey. Panther 11. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
18, Pioneer.
Here's a design run. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
60 Bison.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets it away from his end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
They're on 45-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. Rig alert. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Cut 19, cut 19, 60 Bobcats, this Buffalo 18.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On the move, headed right. Sends this to the end zone. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this two-point attempt.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Commanders 44.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
70 Lions, Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
70. Here we go. Set.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers holding a 4-point lead. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Line up the design keeper. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
They'll run now on second down. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third.
By man, he's in the clear. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
They'll try Johnson again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
Johnson. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Buffalo 18. Chop 60, chop 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Dragon 6. Come on, come on. That's Warrior 7. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. He's got room to roam.